Welcome to Gaia's Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If that is the case, please check your placements. Your messages can be there. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's clean the energy. All right, very nice. Taurus. What are the energies around Taurus? Show them the guidance, the images, the story for their higher self. Taurus. What should they be aware of? One more time. See the Hermit again. I remember you had it in the last two readings, the Hermit. Oh. And the Chariot. Very nice reading, Taurus. There's a lot of major arcanas in this reading. We have Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. So right now it looks like you just got some sort of new opportunity, or maybe you just manifested some sort of new opportunity related to work or money. The Page of Pentacles is indicating that you just manifested what you wanted. You're coming in the reading having that optimistic mindset toward this new opportunity. And I can see that because you had beautiful, happy days in the last few days, probably because of this. The problem or challenge is that you're doing a lot of planning, but you're not really taking any action. The Two of Wands is indicating here maybe it's a problem for you or a challenge is to actually do that thing. Call that person. Make that move. You're planning and assessing and doing this wonderful calculation about your future. Because if you look at the image, the person is planning with that little world in his hand. That's his own world. So you're in that mode. I'm thinking it might be related to this opportunity or this sort of new thing that you just manifested. So the Sun card in the last few days indicates that you got what you wanted. That joy, that abundance. This is Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. The happiest one. So it's showing that right now, it's not a bad card, and it's not a problematic card. I'm seeing that you're having both page and page energies, because right now you're bringing a lot of curiosity and learning. There's a lot of learning and curiosity and just thirst You have a lot of thirst for that, for the knowledge of this endeavor that you're doing. So you have both the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. You're very curious, and you're just searching and digging and digging and digging into knowing more about this thing. In your mind, you're feeling sort of like soul searching. You have the Hermit in your conscious card. So this is indicating that maybe right now, because of this opportunity and this decision that you have to make the decision, but you're not doing it. There's no action. You're like paralyzed, and you're just looking at the future and how things will be, but you're not really. You're kind of like right now. Your problem is that you are envisioning the dream related to this new opportunity, but you're not really moving, or, as I said, making any move towards that. You will, because it's looking at the closing card in the reading is the Chariot. So you are really gonna go for that. So the Hermit is a beautiful card. It's indicating that you are mentally probably having the maturity. You're mentally mature and you're mentally aware. It's a kind of introspection, searching the light inside you, soul searching, meditating. That's why it's a Hermit. So this is a great card to have it here in this position, because it's saying that you're doing the right thing, and in the next few days you have an amazing energy of moderation, control. The Temperance is a card of patience. You're gonna have the patience, or the reading might be advising you maybe to have that. You might be needing that in the next few days. Temperance is the card of patience, purpose, moderation. It's a great energy. Sagittarius energy. You might be dealing with either a Sagittarius or a Virgo, or, as I said, some Cancer or Leo, but not necessarily. I mean, these are just the signs in the cards. But this is announcing that in the next few days, or it's probably happening already, you're gonna have that wonderful balance, because that's what Temperance is all about. It's having like the perfect balance of life. It's like the perfect alchemy of feminine and masculine, good and bad. I mean, it's just like the golden mean. Temperance, just look at the image. It's the golden mean between going to excess. That's why it's the card of patience, and it's the card of moderation. It's a great card. So I'm seeing that sometimes we get the whole meaning of the reading in just one card. I might be saying that this mode that you're going to be in the next few days, having the necessary blending of energies that are needed to achieve this thing, or probably make that move, because the problem is that you're not making that move. I'm thinking it might be related because of family. This is the card of marriage and family and stability. So it's in the back of your mind, in your subconscious. You're thinking probably of your family and your stability first. And you're putting this opportunity as not as the predominant value for you now, but maybe a marginal. That's why you're not making the move. You're subconsciously thinking of that. You're good. You have great cards in this reading. And this one is amazing, as I said. In the next few days, you will have the harmony, the moderation. As I said, that perfect duality of things, the fluidity of life and time. It's also a card of meditation. So just like right now, I guess you have been in this mode. You had the Hermit in the last two readings. I remember the last one you had it here, or it was the one before. It's being, it's the energy with you right now. There's some sort of light and some sort of answer and truth that you're gonna find, and you're your own guru, you know, you're your own mentor, you are your own teacher now. And you're in this great energy of happiness and abundance and just feeling joy. The problem is that decision or that move that you gotta make. So in the next days, probably the reading is advising you to, you know, have the necessary patience, have the necessary purpose and restraint. The ancient Greeks used to associate this with virtue, being virtuous. That means you have that control, the key word. You're gonna have that control in all the aspects of this. This might be also a card abiding you. Sorry, I'm thinking Spanish. It might be advising you in the reading to probably, you know, reflect and take a second look on how much you're spending. Maybe you're having too much of a social life, maybe too much television, drinks, eating, you know, spending too much. It's a kind of also enlightenment. You might be having some sort of a clear moment where you just, you know, begin to focus in the energy that is going to replenish you to make that move and take that road and that journey that you got to take. I'm seeing that you will with the Chariot. It's a great card to conclude the reading. So amazing energy. One important advice when this card comes in the reading is don't do anything drastic right now. All right. And I'm seeing it could be associated to this because since you have been in this, you know, planning and assessing mode, preparing, but not taking the action. Maybe you just take it suddenly. This is saying at least in the next few days, don't do anything drastic. Stay away from, you know, all or nothing choices. You see, all or nothing are extremes. That's what temperance means. As I said, it's virtue. It's having that golden mean. It's the middle ground between extremes. The reading might be advising you to be mindful of that. Don't do anything drastic. Don't go into the extremes when making this move or this decision. Be mindful about maybe having, you know, being mature enough, even though you're finding that light, or you probably already found it, that answer, that truth, that in that hermit mode that you have been having for the past few weeks, you found that the knowledge and how to do it, but don't do it so quick because this card also indicates that the person uses the knowledge they have, but they don't do it, you know, with that maturity that is needed. It's a great card here, indicating that this is a wonderful new beginning. Again, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the card of an amazing new beginning in something that has a lot of potential. It's a great thing. That's why you were so happy in the last few days. You're still happy. You're enjoying that, you know, that opportunity that just came to you and you grabbed it. And right now, you know, you got to move with it. Just be mindful of doing those, you know, extreme behaviors. Stay in the middle ground between excesses or vices. So the Ace of Wands, it's a great card here. It's not only indicating that you're going to have the potential that you need. It's a very masculine card. This is the card of, it's like this so much strength and power that is sprouting right now off of this thing. And there might be another reminder in the reading of careful handling this. There's like inspiration, you know, creativity, just like ideas sparking off of your head. You're beginning this new amazing new start of something that is very creative. You have some sort of doubts about someone or something. This is not a love reading, but if you would interpret this reading as a love reading, because you have the card of marriage and commitment in your subconscious and in the back of your head, this will be saying that you're dealing with someone very masculine. The person is very masculine, and they have that, a fire that is needed to ignite the passion. They drive you crazy. And you probably don't trust them. So this is the kind of trust issues, or just being sneaky. You're afraid. You're afraid of someone being sneaky, or maybe somebody lying to you, lying, cheating, even stealing from you. You might be stalking that person. I mean, if that is the case that I'm seeing here. But no, because remember, the Celtic cross is a general reading, investigating the energies around you. So maybe yes, what I just said, you might be dealing with that sort of person that drives you crazy with that much passion and energy and strength that they have. Just look at the card, like a phallic symbol, and you don't trust them. You think they're sneaky. You think they're lying to you, probably using you, and you're searching about them. You might be stalking them. I just mentioned that because we have to see all the important symbols here. And this is an amazing card of marriage and commitment and stability that you have in the back of your mind. You're subconsciously thinking of some sort of commitment. So the concluding card, I can speak more about this one. This one might be warning you in the reading to be mindful of that. Maybe be mindful of signing some papers. Just read things well. Because this is sort of like an immature energy of the person coming and thinking that they know, and they know, but they still don't know enough to use that knowledge properly. And that person might be just blinded with this, I'm seeing some sort of like passionate, amazing beginning with someone or something in your life now, Taurus. It's definitely related to that manifested wish. And look, the concluding card is the Chariot. Amazing, the most violent card. It's the fastest card. So much speed. You're gonna be so quick, and you're gonna go straight to your goal. Maybe after this sort of transitory moment of patience and purpose, and having that moderation, realigning the things that you need to realign to make that move. You are gonna make that move. This card is the conclusion, and it's saying that you are gonna move, and you're gonna move with confidence. You're gonna be very confident. This is the card of determination, confidence, speed, maybe moving. Literally means moving. You might be moving to another place, to another state, or you might be traveling. Important thing about this card is that it indicates that the person finally has the reins in their hands, and they have control. Because if you look at the card, there's two opposing forces pulling you, but you get to control them, and you're holding that, the reins of your goals, of your future, of your objectives, so aligned and so confident that you're going straight. You're going straight to that objective, or that, you can say, that goal. It's a great card, the Chariot. That card also, it always comes to probably alert the person about be mindful about that. Be mindful about maybe not having too much confidence. You know, you're charging ahead without paying attention to the path, and the card might be, you know, indicating you to be mindful about those reins and be mindful about the direction that you're going to. Because as I said, there might be some opposing forces pulling you in different directions. And I'm thinking it's coming from this energy that you are facing right now, this challenge that you have about making that move. This is a great card. It's like the perfect timing, you know, the magical time for taking inspired action. That's what you're gonna be doing in the next few months. You will take that action. You're paralyzed now and you're not doing it because you're waiting to have that transitory moment of patience and thinking and meditation, and just be mindful and observing that the potential in this opportunity. This is all about that amazing, happy opportunity that is coming towards you. It's also the card of reminding people, you know, like inaction, just like this, inaction. So this is totally a reading reminding you to, you know, get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone, Taurus. That's the problem, that you are in that comfort zone with all of this searching and learning on this opportunity that you're handling. Be mindful about that, probably trust issues that you have. Because, you know, when you have trust issues, sometimes you don't move with the necessary determination and you don't have the harnessing that you need for those two opposing energies. It's the kind of victory. You will have that willpower. You will have that control, Taurus. It's the kind of victory. If you came asking today, you came to see the video because you got that opportunity and you know you got to make that move and you're still not doing it, this is the card indicating that you will do it. Don't feel pulled into different directions. Choose that thing you really want, you know, go for it, because this is the kind of success and victory. Amazing concluding card, Taurus. Very nice reading. You can tell something important going on in your life. It's an important moment because the Two of Wands indicates that the person is having in front of them an important moment, an important decision, and they know they got to make the move, and you are going to make the move with tremendous determination and confidence. It's like going straight. Look at how much speed and how velocity is involved in this energy. Victory, Taurus. Very nice. Just keep in mind all the advices that I mentioned in the reading. Very nice, guys. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Thank you for visiting. If you're here for the first time, share with your friends. I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.